Yeah.
Stayed at home.
Even better.
I went and saw my dad for a few days after
good.
Christmas. Yeah, nice.
Good deal.
Kids both went back to school.
Even better. Most. We're ready? All right. Very official start to the year, huh? So we're going to call this meeting to order, the Village of Mount Sterling Council meeting for January the 8th, 2024. May we do the honors, please?
Yes. David?
Here.
Bill?
Here.
Joyce?
Here.
Becky?
Here.
Ross?
Here.
All's present.
All right, thank you. David?
Lord, thank you for this day you provided for us, Lord. And Lord, be with us in this new year in our village, Lord. And be with our mayor and our council and our police force and our protection. And Lord, also be with our country tonight and touch them with your loving hands. In Jesus' wonderful, wonderful name, amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wonderful. May I have a motion, please, to approve the meeting minutes from the council meeting held on December the 11th, 2023, please?
You have that motion?
Oh, and then seconded by Ross. Thank you, David.
David? Ross? Mm-hmm. Roll call. David?
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
Joyce?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
All right, we are good. Mayor's report. I do have a little bit of a report. Hopefully, we'll meet with good reception tonight. The first thing I'd like to do is welcome everyone to 2024. I'm allowed to say this, of course, until April 15th, because that's tax filing day. It's what the feds say. I'm surely not the first person to say that to you all, but I'd like to formally welcome you into 2024, at least for our purposes here tonight, and hope you have a healthy, and especially in Joyce's case, happy 2024. I'm super excited about the possibilities this year. On that note, I was always told on New Year's Eve growing up that as you face the new year, you're supposed to always say a few words in gratitude to get off on the right foot. Well, I may be a little late to New Year's Eve, but I will say this. I'm very grateful to be working with an awesome community and community partners who care. I'm grateful for the team we have who work here, and I'm grateful for this council who I genuinely believe wants to get things done. And I am personally welcoming our team's Get It Done approach this year as we have a very, very busy year. As we look ahead to what's on deck for 2024, I'm pretty sure you're going to find something will be happening pretty much all 12 months of the year. As everyone's aware, our focus is on infrastructure this year. The biggest project that we have out there is our new water tower. And in terms of a January update, as of this afternoon, I understand our current schedule still has us kicking the non-paperwork pieces of this project off right around in July, with about a 12-month construction schedule starting in the August and September timeframe. As always, as a village, we're committed to making sure this tower is paid for in a responsible way, and that we continue to manage our costs on this project as tightly as we can, and the system itself as tightly as we can. In terms of updates on other grants, I am extremely pleased to let you all know that Mount Sterling has been awarded approximately $138,000 in a partnership with the Madison County Board of Developmental Disabilities in an effort to make our community safer and more accessible to those both with disabilities and who are able. If you'll remember last December's council meeting, our application included a request for street improvements in the downtown corridor, like high visibility crosswalks with audible crossing, the addition of Braille signage in Town Hall, and acquiring a closed caption capable meeting system so that everyone can participate in public meetings such as this one. I think it's safe to say that everyone across the community will benefit from these requests. And the grant at a county level, I should also mention, includes money for adult programming and summer activities like pool passes. So look for more information as we get closer to summer for those. Again, I can't thank our partners at the County Board of Developmental Disabilities enough for working with us so tightly on the grant process, and more importantly, the timely notification we got. We filed it about a month ago, And normally, we don't get results as quickly as that. They take forever. So I am so thankful for them, and I look forward to working with them. We will have Susan Thompson in from the board to discuss a little bit about their mission, probably a little bit closer towards February or March. And she'll have an opportunity to talk to you as a council and the community as to their mission and what they're getting done here in 2024. So on that note, that's my report, and I say, let's get going, shall we? That's all my comments for this evening. Thank you. Hopefully that's good news for everybody. We do not have a President Pro Tem report tonight. Do we have any public comments or visitors on the dock? Anybody?
Signed up.
Nobody signed up? Okay, no problem. We do not have an executive session, and so our next matter of business will be the election of President Pro Tem. Our solicitor is with us tonight, and my understanding is, if I have the process down, and he will keep me honest here this evening, I need to open the floor for nominations, and we will start right now.
I'd like to nominate David Timmons.
Do you accept?
At this time, I decline because I just don't want to be pro tem.
Okay.
I'd like to nominate Ross.
Do you accept?
I also decline.
Okay.
I'd
wanna
also like
nominate
to
Joyce
nominate
Phillips.
myself.
I'm sorry, we have two talking. I'll go with Bill.
I want to nominate Joyce Phillips.
Is there a second?
Yes.
All right, there's a second. Thank you. Sorry, go ahead. Your turn.
To nominate myself.
You nominate yourself. All right, is there a second? Is there a second? All right. Are there any other nominations this evening? No other nominations from the floor. Okay, so we will close the nomination process and go in order of which the nominations are placed on a roll call vote.
Okay, so this would be for
Brett,
Joyce.
Joyce's nomination.
Okay, Joyce nomination. Okay, the roll call would be David,
Yes.
Bill,
Yes.
Joyce,
Yes.
Becky,
No.
Ross.
Yes.
All right. Joyce, congratulations.
Thank you.
As roll
President.
President Pro Tem.
President Pro Tem.
President of Council. Yep.
All right. Any other business on that? Welcome, Joyce.
Thank you.
Okay. Department reports. Sheriff's Department. Jack Dill, please.
All right, you got kind of a big one here, so. The first page is from December 11th, the last council meeting, up to today's date. Is there any questions on that? If you see there's earn one cost for service and that,
Is that high for December? About normal?
about normal.
Okay.
Then if you turn the page, this is the start of the entire year. From the first of 2023 till December 31st, 2023. So if you go through there, you see how many calls for service on each one of those we had. And it looks like 1,579 calls for service for the year.
Hey, Jack, I got a compliment you on the traffic stops, though. That's a lot of traffic stops. So you guys been working hard and appreciate all what you do in protecting this village.
Anybody else have any questions, concerns? All right, look forward to another great year with working with you guys, and I hope you're satisfied with what we're doing.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good job.
Law Director's report this evening. Do you have anything you'd like to talk about?
I have no report, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Village Administrator Tom Burns, sir.
First of all, Happy New Year, everyone. It's an honor now to be able to serve Andy Drake as our new mayor and the new council. So I really have nothing else to say. If anybody's got any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them if I That's what I like.
Pretty early in the year. Any thoughts? Pretty early in the year. Any thoughts? Any questions for Tom?
It's only 8 days into the new year.
We got a lot going on, so I'm sure we're gonna hear a lot more from Tom. Okay, I believe we have representative from Building and Zoning. Christy West, would you come on down?
Okay, so I have several things that Tom wanted me to report, but first I wanted to go over some of the numbers for the year and how we ended up with the building permits. So for residential permits, we issued 69. We issued 6 commercial permits and 8 new dwellings throughout the year. We also now are issuing right-of-way permits. So we've issued 1, and we actually have 2 in our system for review for this month.
If I could pause for a second on right-of-way permits, one of this is actually pretty new for our village. We don't, for a long time, we didn't have a process for that. And one problem is that we would have contractors coming in for, the telephone company or the gas company or whomever. They would dig up the streets, dig up sidewalks for residents and not put them back. And so we would have no insight as to who was doing what, unless they were required to actually say, hi, we're here, and we're doing the work, that they're, contracted to do. So now we can enforce it a little bit better.
Exactly, and one of the things, and I should have brought that number, was contractor registration.
Oh, yeah.
Now, so that's starting to pick up the pace. That's been really good. We issued 22 zoning permits, and we've had 5 board cases. So one of the things that we still have that we feel is outstanding, we have an issue for a fence that was installed on Market Street that we're dealing with. So we have that. We have new software coming in March that's supposed to be a lot more dynamic than what we've been dealing with right now. We can hope. I did call and I got an update for Deer Creek. So it looks like they're all sold out, which is good. They issued there was a total of 49 lots. We still have 2 submissions that have not been processed, and we have 2 that are currently under construction, which are like in the framing process. So we really got 4 that's not finished. The other thing he wanted me to make you aware as far as the replat for Planning Commission that will be at the end of January, that's looking like that'll be 27 lots.
Okay.
Is what they're looking at, and then we will also have a variance case for BZA.
Okay.
I think that's it. Be a busy year, so we're
It will
looking forward
be.
to another year.
Looking forward to it. Any questions for building zoning tonight? Wonderful. Thank you, Christy, for coming in. All right, fiscal officer.
I'm still working on my year-end stuff. I didn't receive any questions about the financials or, from council members or any concerns or questions. Again, I won't have totals until the year-end is balanced, so that does take some time. Documents do need to be sent to the state, of course. That's, every municipality has to have that happen, so I will be processing that, to them. I also have the December bank reconciliation that has been completed. Everything's been budgeted to the dollar and to the penny. And if I don't have any other questions, I too do not have an additional report. I probably will have some more in February, some hard numbers once they're approved. So I would ask for a motion to approve the appropriation status report, the revenue status report, the receipt listing report, the payment listing report, the comparison of budget and appropriated report, the cash summary by fund report, the reader report, and the bank reconciliation for December of 2023.
Is there a motion?
Have that motion.
Thank you, David.
Second.
Ross, thank you. Second.
David, Ross. Roll call. Bill.
Yes.
Joyce.
Yes.
Becky.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes.
David.
Yes.
All right, it's approved. The only thing that I would comment on that, formally finance, we did meet in December and we did the checks, but as we exit the year, 2024, and Shreek's going to keep me honest, 2024 is our audit year, right?
Yes.
So the auditors do an audit of every municipality every so often. This is normal. This is what we want to happen. This is what we want, an all-clear bill of health. And so I'm excited, as much as you can be for something like this. I'm excited to have it happen and that we show what we can do. So I'm excited. This is good stuff.
You know, Mayor, I'm so proud of what the finance has done, for everything we've been through over the years, and finally, we're getting up and doing smooth sailing. It's just been a great job.
I'm optimistic. Now, will we have hiccups? Yeah, we will, but we will get past them and we will figure stuff out. So, technically speaking, we don't have any other committee reports unless committee chairs wish to give one from last year. You certainly aren't required to do so, as we haven't really met since the December meeting. So, if anyone has a comment, we can, but otherwise, I do need a motion to accept a donation from the mayor's raffle, which happened on December the 16th. $300 was raised, and it was earmarked to be expended to add revenue to the Parks and Recreations Fund. Is there a motion to?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, Becky, and then
I'll second it
Bill.
then.
Okay.
Becky and Bill. Okay, roll call. Joyce,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Ross,
Yes.
David,
Yes,
Bill.
Yes.
All right, it's accepted. There's no legislation tonight, so we are at roundtable.
on roundtable night, as we go into the 2024, I've been saying this all along, and we heard on the report, we know we're growing now. There's gonna be new houses and stuff, and I see the future now, especially when we get the car plant down the road. I think the growth's gonna come to this village now. I think there'll be a day when we'll get past being a village, and I think we, as work as a unit, I think we can get a lot done.
We have opportunity here, that's for sure. Other roundtable.
I just want to bring up, as I brought up at our last council meeting, that we do need to fill a seat on council. I had preferred that those be posted so that person could start the beginning of the year with the rest of us, but now it needs to happen immediately so we can have that person filled before the next council meeting.
I believe, if I remember correctly, the process that we all decided in November, December, was that we would take nominations or letters of interest from the community and have them open completely until now. And did we want to set, I don't believe we ever set a formal cutoff. So I will throw out, let's say, Friday at 5 p.m. It's this Friday? What, I don't know what day that is, but I'll throw that out for starters, just to get the conversation rolling. It's been
January
open.
12th.
Okay, it's been open for 7 weeks at that point, so should be able to, I would think, get everybody's letters in.
And the letters of interest, just to add on to that, I think it was published in the Madison Messenger. An email is to be sent to me. Again, it's not a resume, it's not a job opening that you have to come in and, I send you to the next level. It's a letter of interest email, just saying that you would be interested in the position, and I do have to have it in writing for document purposes.
Yeah, and then everybody who has a letter of interest gets an interview.
Yeah.
And it will be an executive session, so you get to meet the rest of council, have a conversation, and then, go on from there.
Okay, so January 12th.
Yep, and then I would propose that the interviews occur at the next council meeting, which would be January the 22nd, if I remember right.
They occur at the council meeting, like
Yes,
prior to?
No, executive session occurs.
And then we'll put them on council that night?
Yes.
You guys could potentially have a motion out.
So the interview will take place during a council meeting?
It will occur in executive session during a
I'm just
council
wondering,
meeting.
like, what if there's 10 people? I mean, that could be a long process.
We will
for that
extend the
night.
council meeting, which has happened before.
I mean, it's fine with me. It just seems, I mean,
I'm
again,
giving
the
everybody a
last,
fair shot, so I think that they all should be treated the same.
well, I mean, the last time, as Kathy said, the last time we had them on a different day and then, but it's fine. I don't really care, just as long as we get the seat filled.
Yeah, okay. Gives everybody, a week and some change to get their letters of
Yeah,
interest
so
in. And
ahead of time, I'll tell the people what time their interviews are happening. So
Right.
that's usually how it's always been.
But it'll be during a council meeting?
It'll be
not
during-
Before, behind closed doors?
No,
It
will be behind closed doors in
doors.
executive session.
But-
So the council meeting will open up, okay? Everybody will do their business. They will say, hey, approve the minutes, mayor's comment, president pro temp comment, and then they'll say, may I go into an executive session? There are 7 ways and reasons that you can only go into an executive session. So correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Mayor. He has to, the mayor will state why we are going into executive session. Everybody that is gonna be in the interviewee process will be staggered like we did last time. So half an hour here, the next person will take a half an hour, the next person will have a half an hour, and then council will then, in executive session, conduct the interviews. And then that person, you know, will have the opportunity to come back or they will.
And just to be clear, they cannot make a decision in executive
Correct.
session. They would have to come out, then make a motion to appoint someone if they chose to, or delay it till when they felt comfortable.
Right.
I guess I just would like the ball to get rolling a little quicker than that. Like, if we're closing them this Friday, why can't we start interviews next week and get them on council just by a special meeting and then?
Certainly, I'm open to a special meeting. Just the general plan had been to give enough people enough notice in order to prepare and do other things. But certainly, if you want to look at the calendars, we could look at the calendars and schedule a special meeting just for that. But it would have to be, you know, for that purpose and that purpose only.
Right. I just, like if Courtney just said, if we have 6, let's say moderately, if we have 6 people interview, that's 3 hours worth of interviews during executive session. That's
I
a
think that's-
long meeting.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, you should, yeah, exactly. And I think everyone should be given, you know, an opportunity. So, yes, that would be the case. Any other comments at roundtable here?
And the interview doesn't have to be 30 minutes, just so everybody knows.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it's,
can-
I know you guys, you know, historically said 30 minutes. You know, if you're breaking it down to 20 minutes, because of course you would ask the same questions.
Mm-hmm, that's right. Other roundtable? Okay, not hearing any other roundtable, I'm open to adjournment. All right, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.
Madam President?
Thank you. My son find out so quick.
Sorry, David.
That's all right.
I don't know.
I don't either. Hey, Courtney, you need to have her write it down now. Because mine just went